Howdy all Muglax Lives. I think it's time we play a little Arc Extinction. Well, unfortunately, hey dead body. Okay, first off, I don't want any of this. Alright. So unfortunately, my saved game corrupted. No, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. My map corrupted. Because my profile's fine. Just everything else. When I say everything else, I mean one file. Oh man, we only got 100 and... Let me... Do you have one on you? You do. And 18 million tons of ore. Alright, so yeah, it didn't go down very good today. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed because I logged on to go... No, let me try that again. So I knew I had to get on to go get some obsidian to make polymer to make the mech, since I got my tech replicator made last episode. And yeah, and so okay, we need to go get cementing paste. And so, oh, you know what, nah, you know, I should be good. I should be good. And so, I thought I saw a bug. There's some weirdness happening right here. What's going on? Where'd that ant go? And so I was like, well, I mean, I'm in no hurry. It shouldn't take me too long to run out and get some obsidian and make up those polymers, because I only need a little bit, right? And I know where some obsidian is. I mean, the general area where I should be able to find some anyways. And so I'm not too worried about running out there. And so I go ahead and I don't know, I did some work around the house today because I ended up having the day not off. I worked this morning, but I had the afternoon off, and so I knew that I didn't need too much prep time before my episode tonight, or today, and so I went ahead and worked on the house a little bit. Put up some trim in the hallway, which has been off for a while. Because they were going to stain it, and now they've decided they're not going to stain it, so I just went ahead and put the old trim back up. And so so I finally get around to starting up Arc, and I see it patched. So I think maybe the patch broke my game, because it worked last episode, and then they patched, and don't hit me. Oh man, he's hitting you. You better do something about it. He's hitting you. He's really hitting you. And so, oh man, These, it's kind of a cool looking tech raptor. There we go, that's what I need. Listen, beavers. I don't want to kill you off because I need your stuff. But I need your stuff. Go! Get out of here, kitty. Look, there's another one. Get out of here, kitty. Oh man, there was another one. You guys are no match for my Anki. And so, you know, I get sit down, I get everything going to play Ark. I saw it had patched. And it gives me an error message. I'm like, oh man. But that's okay, because sometimes it just gives me an error message. I wasn't thinking anything terrible had happened yet. I mean, it's a super, super glitchy game. And, so, I mean, there's a reason that I'm on the highest possible XP gain settings and everything without giving myself infinite stats. Because I'm just tired of it being so glitchy and broken and nerfed all the time to the point where I can't do anything. And, so if I try to run this game with the anti-cheat, what's called Battle Eye running, it crashes. And so I thought maybe I'd just forgotten to select the other option, no Battle Eye. And so I did it again, and it crashed again. Still, not that big a deal, because sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 tries. Sometimes it works first off. You know, it's not a consistent thing. So sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 tries, sometimes it just works right off the bat. And this is one of those cases where it didn't work at all. And so I look up what other people said about the error, and they're like, look, all you gotta do is get on. I don't know why that is my default voice for people saying stuff on the internet, but it is. All you gotta do is get on, go into your save settings, delete your saved game and your map, and then it'll work. I'm like, oh, but I don't wanna. I wanna keep my saved game. I don't know why I thought that guy had the cementing paste. I have the cementing paste. Oh, spark powder, right. Spark powder. And so, So I tried for like an hour and a half to fix my game. I still have my old game, so it's not like it's completely gone, but I definitely could not get my old game to work. And so here we are. We are on hide and oil to make me some gasoline. I can't move. Can I move now? Barely. Barely moving. Barely moving. Probably actually need that in the other. I mean, there's stuff I need, but I guess the next thing I want would be this guy. So I need 250, 2,500 metal ingots, 400 oil, 400 polymer, 250 crystal, 600 cementing paste. Wow, we need a lot more cementing paste. What do I need to make this guy? 105 crystal, 1,000 element dust, 42 oil, 63 polymer. That's not so bad. I can handle that. If I give you these ingots so I can move, and then we'll go hunt. We'll go hunt stuff, because some of those things that I need to collect, like oil, come off of killing things easier than and polymers, and I'd rather get a nice, fast enforcer that I can run around and jump and stuff. So all those guys that I've been smashing in the face and not mining their resources, I need their resources now. But yeah, so I was super angry earlier today. Not angry. I say I'm angry, but I'm not. I don't get angry. I get irritated. I was irritated, but I don't get like, you know, like, angry. Just like, angry. Irritated. Super irritated. Because, you know, I just wanted to see the mech. And then once I'm done with the mech, I am done with this game, I think. And then, of course, the episode I'm probably going to be able to get out the mech and play with it a little bit is when my save game crashes. I mean, it's happened to me on Aberration, right? I had worked my way to the point where I was finally going down into the radiation zone to explore. And as soon as I got that far in my game, the map glitched, and every time I went into the radiation zone, the game would crash. Every time. Without fail. And so... Oh, we got a bug. Oh, you know what? Let's go get this guy too while he's right here. Oh, element, right. I still need to get element. That would be a good reason to keep harvesting. Okay, so we got oil, an element, and you don't actually need the electronics. If I put this over here, can I see? Yeah, alright. So we got the oil, we got the metal. We need a lot more element dust, and we need more crystal, which also comes from the streetlights and stuff, so let's get smashing. But yeah, it's super disappointing to have to do all this over again. It's like, why, game? Why can't you just work right? I don't understand. Like, I feel like this is too deep into the game's life cycle to still have this much problem with the save games. Right? I could understand if I was playing like the procedurally generated map and maybe something generated in incorrectly. Like, I could give you some forgiveness for that, but this isn't a procedural arc. I should do a procedural arc, because I'll bet that has all the dinos on it, right? Because that's what I want, is a map that has every dino on it. I definitely should check that out and see if that's possible. Do they still have procedural arcs? Like, maybe they got rid of that stuff while I wasn't looking. Anyways, I want to see the mech. I guess I could do the mech on a... Now I want to switch to a procedural arc and get off this map. Dang it. I don't know, I'll think about that for next time. We'll see. This will be the discussion of losing my saved game for the 8 billionth time. And I'll look into maybe procedural arc for next time. Yeah, I just, we're way deep into something for this game to still be having glitchy save games on static maps. I mean, this is a static map. This is not, right? This is not something that's randomly generated. This is the handcrafted map. I mean, the only thing that's new is the stuff I added to it. So you're telling me that putting the tech generator on top of my house was enough to corrupt my saved game? I got to keep my profile. You really need to turn better, buddy. But I didn't get to keep my saved game. Am I ready to go fight for some polymer? I don't think this is the right guy to fight for polymer anyways. I gotta have polymer though to get this stuff. Let me see how we're doing here. Everything but element dust and polymers. Let me go finish getting the element dust, I guess, and then I'll worry about polymer later. I feel I probably have enough, I might not have enough metal. What do I got in here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh yeah, no, I have enough metal already to build the thing on me. So I just need to get the other bits to complete it. And then we'll be able to move on. Although, yeah, I'll look. Let's go with that. I will take a gander at a procedural arc maybe later and see if it has things like the enforcers. Dude, I totally... Oh, you know what? This works better if I unload the stuff into your inventory instead of my inventory. Almost to 500 already. Remember when I used to struggle trying to get element? It's so much easier now that you can just get it off of this stuff. Get out here, you dirty buzzard. Even the procedural arcs on here, right, are pre-generated. They're only procedural in the sense that they are generated when you start the map, but you don't get like new what are they called? You'd think I never played Minecraft. Chunks. You don't get new chunks as you're going along, right? It has been a long time since I tried to do a procedural arc. I think I didn't like it as much because it didn't have all the creatures. So I don't know. Anyway. Yep. I can't believe I had to start over. So I did. Alright, so we had a little hiccup there. Must be something to do with the save. I don't know. As I was saying, the game is glitchy. The new patch definitely is not great. Corrupted save game. Hey, I am trying to... Who even hit me? Oh, that stupid buzzard. Yeah, the whole game just locked right up. So get out of here, you stupid bird. Oh, oh, live. You actually... I mean, I've got a lot of hit points, but... You didn't fare as badly as I expected. No. Oh man, you know what? I think I need a bunch of these too, right? Whoop. I didn't even see him. Alright. Out, out, out. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's throw out some of this. Oh wait, what's on me too? Nope, I gotta keep the metal or the wood. Can't give that up. It's too useful. Okay, how close are we now? Oh yeah, not very close at all. You don't have enough inventory space though to really collect anymore, so I'm gonna need to take you back to my base so I can unload some of this raw metal. I got 923 metal off of a single rock earlier today, which is awesome. Yeah, here. Oh man. So we're just to shift gears here. We're gotcha. We're playing D&D, and it's been about it's been a couple of weeks trying to get out of this shop, and basically what had happened was everybody was in this warehouse, and then after the warehouse we went back and we stayed at this mansion with this NPC that we met. And after we stayed at the mansion, my guy can't see in the dark, and so I was hoping to find some kind of item or something that would let him see in the dark. And so we stopped, or we told the guy that we needed to find something where we could see in the dark, or magic items, I guess. And so then one of the other people, they're like, yeah, I would like to get some healing potions. And so we went, and I'm actually DMing the game as well as playing a character. And so I'm like, yeah, so, you know, this is why I need to go. Anybody else need anything? And they're like, yeah, we'd like to look for healing potions and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right. And so we go, and is that enough to let you move? No. And the that was enough though. The talk to the merchant, and the merchant for the healing potions, you know, that sells them some healing potions. And then I ask if anybody wants to go into to the magic item shop with me, and nobody did. And so I went to the magic item shop, and so since my character's the only one that went in there, I didn't describe anything. And so I'm just like, all right. So he goes in, and then I start. I've got a separate because we're doing play-by-post, so it's all in Discord. And so I go into the separate channel where I roll my GM rolls, my Dungeon Master rolls, my Game Master rolls, whatever you want to call them. The ones that I don't want the players to see. And so I do some calculations out of the book on how much magic items cost and stuff, and so I do that, and I go to type in that you know, my guy comes back out and he doesn't have no money because it turns out to be like 300 gold, and we've just started the game, and so I think I've got like 75 gold to my name, maybe. I got more than that though, because we did loot the warehouse, so 185 gold maybe. It has like 300 gold, and so I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not even close to what I need, so that'll be something for the future. And then somebody else was like, I'll go in there. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, describe the shop and the shop owner and all this stuff, and then I ask what he wants, and he's like, oh, I didn't want anything, I just wanted to go in and see what the place looked like. I'm like, okay. And then one of the other guys is like, I'll go in there. And so he has slowed us to nothing. I don't know why, but he was like the best responder, and lately he's barely been posting anything. And so he says I go in the shop. I'm like, all right. And I'm like, so what are you looking for? And then he's like, well, what do they got? So I name off a few vague descriptions, because I mean, I didn't make up a list of what he's got. And this is like, well, does he got anything that'll increase my strength? I'm like, sure. And so he points out a few things that could increase your strength, and so so then he asks how much it is, and so I do the roll, and I think it came up to 200 gold for that item, and so he's like, oh, I don't have enough money. Will he take less for it? I'm like, ooh, I don't know if he would take less because of the deal with the shop, but you can try, because it's not a shop. It's a, here's where the apprentice wizards dump their low-level, not quite amazing things. So like there's a gauntlet called the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, right? And it automatically makes your strength 19, which is pretty good when you're first starting out. It's not so great once you get going, because usually if strength is your number, you're going to want to get up high. So it's really good for other people who aren't like fighters, strength-based fighters. But it's not that amazing for most people, because like maybe a druid, it'd be great for a druid, because I think they do some strength-based stuff. But most people are either strength-based or they're not. And so the gauntlets, like if you knew you were going to get them ahead of time, would be great. But if you didn't know you were going to get them ahead of time, then chances are you've already put points into your strength. And so it's not going to be a huge improvement to where the gauntlets over, and they only work up to 19. And so you're gonna have to get your points up to 20 if you want your full bonus, anyways. And so they're okay. Now the ones that I just gave him are, in my opinion, a little nicer, but they're not amazing. And so so they're gauntlets of lesser strength, I call them, and they give you +1 to your strength up to 20 points. And so he's got a strength of 16, I think. And so with these, now he has a strength of 17. 17 is not a great number, but when he gets his like level 4, he can add a point into that and bump it up to 18 without having to actually, you know, spend 2 points to get his strength up to get to the next bonus. So it actually saves him a point he can spend someplace else in the long run. And so those are pretty nice. And so he bought those today. Well, he said he didn't have enough money, and then one of the other characters was like, "I'll just give you the money." And so then I just said he bought them, and I put them on his character sheet. Because we're playing all digital. And so yeah, just try and get us to move along a little bit here. But yep. Man, and then my other game, one of the guys sent me a message. He's like, I might not be around much over the next week or so because I got hit by a school bus on the way home from work, and I'm getting more and more symptoms from being hit as the days progress, and so it depends on how well I feel on whether or not I'll be able to get online. I'm like, okay, that's a pretty good excuse to not be able to respond online, right? I got hit by a school bus, and it hurts me to be sitting up or something, you know. Man, I wish this was coming in a little faster. Oh, we're really close. Just a little bit more here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting an enforcer of my own. I did get this level 28 enforcer schematic, so you know, it's a nice one. And then once I get that guy, it'll make it easier to get stuff like the oils I need. The Anki's nice. He's just slow, and you know, the enforcers can jump and teleport and climb. And I mean, this is my 683% faster Anki on running speed right here. You know, it's okay, but it's not amazing, that's for sure. All right, with that, I am gonna call it a day. So click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.